Alright guys, so some of you guys might know what this is. Actually, all you guys know what this is because you guys saw the thumbnail and the title. But I'm going to go ahead and get this opened right now. And I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. So let's get this open. So I just ripped it open. Literally ripped it open with my hand. But we got the sick Street Faction air freshener that I'm going to definitely put in my car. So I'm going to go ahead and get this out here. And on top. Boom. I'm gonna go ahead and get the plastic off now so I can show you guys what it looks like. And we got sunlight too so you guys can see the flake and stuff. So after unwrapping all that plastic, we got the basic Street Faction front bash bar for the S13. You can see that flake in there too. Nice powder coated gray. So we're gonna go ahead and move the 240 into the driveway. And this should go right on because 240's never been in an accident. So, should go right on. So let's go move the 240. So I know I'm going to probably have one issue with this, and that's going to be finding the stock crash bar bolts. But I think these are them, and there's two of them, and I think there's a stud attached to the car. I'm not sure, but I'm going to move the car into the driveway, move this car out, and then I'm going to take the front bumper off. So if you guys watched the last couple videos on the channel, you know that there's nothing but zip ties holding this front bumper on. And I did that just because I needed the front bumper, but I didn't have a bash bar at the time. So I have a zip tie holding it to the light and zip ties holding it on the corners down there. So I'm going to take it off right now, but I also want to show you guys something that I'm going to probably have to work on really quick. So this side, it fits relatively nice for Duraflex fenders. I'm going to go Origin at some point, but right now Duraflex was the cheapest option for me. So this line fits alright on this side, and as you can see the fender comes all the way up. But on this side the fender kind of curves in a little bit, and so it leaves like that gap there. So when I put the bumper back on, I'm going to probably drill some holes and zip tie those holes to those holes on the fender so that this line will get nice and clean like that. And then, yeah, I just didn't want to do it because I didn't want to break, or I didn't want to take the zip ties off because I didn't really have a lot of zip ties left, so I've just been running around like that. But we're going to go ahead and cut all those zip ties to get that bumper off. So the bumper's off now. I put it over there, and let me show you guys something. So this is what happens when you don't take your time with shit. You end up with broken, nice fiberglass pieces because you didn't take the time to, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but have patience, guys, when you're working on your cars. I don't, so learn from my mistake. But we're gonna go ahead and get the bash bar on. Take your stock crash support off, guys. Mine's already off, but there's gonna be 4 screws, or 4 things you have to loosen. Oh, there's nuts for that too. There's a nut that goes on there, and then a screw that goes in right there on both sides. It's just those 2, and then your crash support should come off. And then if your car's never really been in an accident, the Street Faction one should just slide right on. If your car has a little bit of damage, you might have to hammer some stuff, but mine's alright. I got this car from an old guy, so.
Play me some of that suicide pimpin', man.
So guys, that slid on pretty easily. It's just resting in there right now on that back stud. I'm gonna go ahead and get these screws in. Also make sure that the curve is coming up. That's what's gonna hold your bumper up right there. But I'm gonna go ahead and get the bolt in and that nut on, and I'll show you guys when it's completely on. Shout out to Desmond for getting this new tool set for the channel. Not really for the channel, it was for him. But I'm using it to put on this bash bar, so it's for the channel now. I think it's a 14 for the crash bar on a 240. So we're gonna go ahead and grab this 14. Actually, I'm gonna grab the, no, I'm gonna keep that one. Got our 14. Bash bar's going on. So if you look at that, you'll realize that the gap between that headlight and that headlight is different, and it looks like the bash bar is kind of like this. So I don't think it's the bash bar. It might be the bash bar, you never know, but I'm gonna measure it, the height from the bash bar to the ground, and then see if it's the bash bar like this, because it's definitely crooked. And then I also realized when I was under here, let's see, Oh my god, I'm just breaking everything right now. I just completely broke my fender off, guys. Wow, that's real nice. I gotta fiberglass that back on now, but this bumper bracket here, or this fender bracket, is completely broken off my car. So I gotta have that welded back on, but I think I'm just gonna self-tapper it in for now. And I need to go get some fiberglass now because I just fucking broke my fender. Just completely separated it, so now my light doesn't even get held on. This is just kind of hanging here. Alright guys, well this turned into a bigger issue. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the corner out and the headlight off, and I'm gonna see what happened. Alright, so I got the corner light out, and as you can see, my light bracket is completely broken off my fender now. And so I'm gonna have to go get some fiberglass or something to put that back together. And I also want to put spacers on the other side because it kind of like overlaps my light right there. So I'm gonna probably space it out. But let me get the headlight off now. Just comes off. And then I'll show you guys. Alright guys, so as you saw, this bracket right here broke off. I just got a self-tapper, 10mm I found in the toolbox, probably off a 240, and just self-tapped that bracket in. So now I'm just waiting for my ride, which is going to be Jameson, and you guys are going to see this new car, the guy with the blue 240. So I can go to Home Depot and get some like fiberglass repair stuff. I don't know, something to fix this here, and it's a little bit cracking up here on the top too. I'll probably just layer it over really thick and then drill new holes. And then while I was out here, I was like, damn dude, my corner lights don't really fit that nicely, right? But I got it to fit pretty much really nice OEM. And I just went to my toolbox. Oh, actually what I did was, I realized that the little ball thing that's supposed to go into there wasn't on. So I like pushed it in a little bit, but it was getting blocked by some fiberglass back here, so I just got it in as much as I can, so that's why the bottom kind of sticks out more. And then I went in my toolbox, found the smallest screw I can find, literally the only one, and it happened to go in right there on that bracket. So now that corner light fits nice, and this is not broken, so this is nice and sturdy here. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go take that screw to Home Depot, find a match so I can use it on this side, get a washer too, and then get that fiberglass repair stuff. I might JB weld it, I don't know. They're Duraflex fenders, I really don't care. I might just like cement JB weld it. I don't know if it'll stick or anything though, so we'll see. Just waiting for my ride now, and then we're gonna put it all back together. So guys, this 10-minute install just turned into like a 2-hour ordeal. I knew something was broken in there, but I didn't know what, because I went to a car meet last Thursday night, which I'm actually supposed to be at right now, but it's not gonna probably happen because I'm working on my car. But I was actually at a car meet last week, and I noticed that my fender was really loose, and I was like, that's not right. I definitely tightened that down. So that definitely explains this here. So yeah, I just self-tappered it. I'm gonna go ahead and get it welded this weekend from one of my friend's dads. He's gonna weld it for me. Yeah, just basically the spot weld rusted out. This car, doesn't have a lot of rust, just some little minimal rust here and there. And I guess that spot weld was one of the spots. So it just rusted out and then broke off eventually. But yeah, still waiting here. 240 looks all sad right now. Oh well. All of this for Street Faction Bash Bar. Street Faction, you better hook me up with some stickers or something. You got me working out here. I'm just kidding. I love this thing, guys. If you guys like Street Faction Bash Bars, give this video a like, give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you guys like my build, give me a thumbs up. It's not really a build, just aero parts on a stock 240. Memes. Pop your hood, bro. Ooh, that's why I got this sticker. Lucky Night JP, if you guys know who they are. Pop the hood. Bet it's stock. Oh, and there's my ride. There he is. Ford Focus ST. What a fucking guy. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put all this stuff away so I can go get some fiberglass repair stuff, guys. See you guys at Home Depot. Alright, so we just went to Home Depot. I got some fiberglass resin, some fiberglass, and the hardener. So we're gonna try to repair that tab on the fender, and yeah, we gotta drill some new holes and stuff for the lights then, and hopefully we can get it all together so that I can drive my car. Not the best work shoes. So guys, I just tried to fiberglass that up, and let me just say, terrible. Throw it in the comments. Talk shit. I don't care, cause I know it's terrible. Fucking. Oh my god, dude, it's fucking garbage. So I'm just gonna wait for this to dry, I guess, and sand off all that shit, and then I know it needed more hardener, but the fucking I don't even know what I was doing, guys. There's just hardener all over the place, stuff all over the place, rocks and everything in there. So this shows you that I'm not a professional, so if you guys try to do this, you'll probably do a better job than me. But so after this, I'm probably gonna really jank it up, do a bunch of fucking duct tape on there, a lot of it, after it hardens, and then drill some holes through it, put my headlight back on, call it a day. So it's now the night after I was doing the whole thing with the bash bar and trying to repair that fender, and I didn't end up filming last night because it was dark, but then I waited until it was dark again today to film anything. So it's all back together now. I had to use a little piece of foam on this side to get the bumper to hold up because the bash bar was just a little bit crooked, and I think it has something to do with that light being a little bit lower. But yeah, so it's back on now, and I have some clips from the other night when it just rained this past week of a little bit of street drifting that we did, and it was mostly just me because obviously the S14 is automatic, and my friend with the welded diff S13 wasn't able to go. So it's just I'm gonna go ahead and put in those clips right now, but this is gonna be the end of the video, guys. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you liked it. Give it a thumbs up. It's a little windy out here, so I'm going inside, but enjoy this little bit of street drifting.
Play me some of that suicide pimpin', man.